Good evening, everybody. My name is Josie Tong. So tonight you will hear from one of our company's top leader, and you will learn about one of the most lucrative opportunity that I have seen in the world today. So I ask that you please pay close attention because what you will hear today will be absolutely profound. So I just wanted to introduce our speaker, Elvis. Elvis Lu lives in Melbourne with his wife, Wendy. So this is what I heard, that Elvis was once a skeptic when he first was introduced by his wife, who was his girlfriend at the time. And he will share his story, obviously. And he started his business in 2010. And in a short period of time, Elvis and his wife, Wendy, advanced to a significant level called diamond. So if you're new to this call today, you will learn about it from the person that's invited you to this call. But it is significant level because people retire from their jobs, but not for Elvis, because Elvis enjoys his work so much, working at Mercedes-Benz Melbourne, where he works as customer relations and senior product specialist. So tonight, guys, we will hear from someone who still works full-time and earns significant income, and also has significant income from his USANA business that he's building with his wife. So ladies and gentlemen, here is Mr. Elvis Lu from Melbourne, Australia, Diamond Director. Elvis, over to you.
Hello everyone, USANA family, how are we? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Let me check this out.
We can hear you.
Okay, great. Let's get started. So, okay, it's my great pleasure to share my story online tonight and say hello to everyone, USANA family, and all MIC members globally. So my name is Elvis. So I'm Diamond Director in USANA at the moment, and I would like to share my little story, and hopefully tonight you can get some useful information once I finish my presentation. So I'll start with my USANA, USANA journey since 2010. Back then I was only in customer, because the reason why is I love USANA products so much. I used that for almost 2-3 years before I can start a business. Because I really, if you can see my face, you can see my face here, the first one on the top left-hand corner. So I had this very bad pimple and a very scar, and since I was 14 years old. And I tried a lot of medicines, traditional Chinese medicine or Western medicines or supplements or even skincare products, and nothing really works. And until I came to Australia, I have to see a doctor. Doctor has to give some medicine to try. And I tried that, and it didn't work. But once I stop it, and all the pimples will come back on with even worse. And that's why you can see there's already lots of scars happening. And then, lucky enough, I have my fortune to meet my wife, Wendy, which is my girlfriend back then. And she introduced the products to me, say, why are you not trying the USANA products? And give it a go, see how we go. And at the very beginning, I was very stubborn. I was very skeptical because I tried so many products. I don't want to try anymore. I almost gave myself up. And 3 words she break the ice through. First thing, you try this out. What if it works? I say, okay. And then try this out. This free. Okay, the free thing is guaranteed. Okay, not cost me anything. And third last word, if you love me, you try this out, regardless, no reason. Okay, I love her, I try this out. And see what the reason that the result happened within 2 months. And you can see, move to the right, the second picture on the right-hand top corner. That's my face, what happened to my face 2 months later. It's amazing. So one day morning when I wake up, I'll wash my face, I'll look at the mirror. Oh, there's gonna be something happened to my face, and it's brand new myself. And I see the bottom one from left, that's when couple of years ago when Wendy was back in China at the nighttime. She was doing presentation to Chinese associates, and all of a sudden I got a call from her say, okay, now I want to use your example as a product testimonial. Take your photo, take a selfie right now. Don't make any Photoshop, don't make any makeup. So just take a photo and send to me. Then that's the photo I sent back to her. That's 2 years ago. And that's no makeups, no Photoshop. That's been a day since I washed my face. So you can see my skin, my face condition is still in the very dry condition. It's still not that pimple, not much pimple. And the last photo was in last May when I was in Cairns, when we were in an Asia Pacific incentive trip. So when our CEO Kevin Guest asked ourselves to take a photo, take a selfie, and save in the phone, say, okay, that's what you look at right now. And amazingly, I look at myself, see this again, no Photoshop, no anything, no any makeup, and that's all natural in my face. Even today, if anyone live in Melbourne, if you got opportunity to see me randomly, you can see my face. I don't really make that much makeup, to be honest. All my use is just a toner, cleanser, daytime cream, and for my daytime. And that's how products change my life. And on top, and give my much confidence to talk to people. And yeah. So I was educated when I was very young by my parents. So they're not expecting me to making that exceptional amount of money. They don't want me to be that super clever, super intelligent people on top of a ladder. But the most important thing is no matter where I go, no matter what I'm doing, I have to be happy to be myself, and I have to be super health. Anything has a potential damage my health, my parents will say no, because my health and our family health is the first important thing to everyone. Because unfortunately, see what happened right now. So we have many degenerative disease happening over the world around us. You can see cardiovascular disease. There's a large amount number, cancers, stroke, and you can see diabetes. All these degenerative disease happening, and with billions, with millions of people suffering with it. That's what we call the free radical. That's all the disease caused by a large amount of free radicals, because all these free radicals damage the cells and oxidize our cells. In our real world, do we have more pollution or less pollution right now? Do you think our work, our life, do you think we have more stress or less stress? Or radiation? So is more people using phone, using iPad, iPod, or less people using screen computer? Or toxins? So more and more people start smoking, right? Even yourself is not smoking, but are you surrounding with the people who is actually smoking? So all these things we cannot avoid by our daily life. And that's why the free radicals are really damaging us. That's why all this disease, degenerative disease, causing, and day by day with the large amount number, the numbers are growing every day. And then they actually really give us alert. So we'll have to do something. Otherwise, our body, our cells will damage, and they affect us, not affect us, and also affect the people around us. Some people will talk to me, say to me, What about dietary? What if I eat my food, my fruit, my veggies and properly? I eat all the things organical. Would that work? Because I get a nutrient enough. I think I got enough nutrient for my body, right? Have a look. Do we think the nutrient in our salt is more or less? In the past, say like 10 years ago, I couldn't even find a watermelon in the winter season because the watermelon is supposed to be get in the summertime, right? But look at now, we can get a watermelon, we can get all the fruits we want in any season. How and why? Because they put too much chemical in our salt. They want to grow the plant, they want to grow the fruits so fast, many times faster than before. Do you think we get enough nutrient from the fruits and the plants? The answer is no. What about meat? Let's have a look. Comparing with the 1950s to 2000, for us to feed and grow a full-size chicken it took 68 days before, but right now it's only take 47 days and even double the size of a chicken. Why? Because all the chickens and feed with the hormones. Once we eat it, and we cannot avoid all these hormones. Now the solution is very clear. So we need some nutrition supplements, antioxidants, and minerals to boost up our cell functions. If in that concept, if our cells working properly, if our cells getting enough nutrients, our cell getting enough what they need, and then they will work properly. They will protect our body. Then we don't have to suffering that many degenerative disease in an early stage. So now we have another question. We now have a problem. Even though we know we have to get some supplements, but how to choose? How do we choose? For myself, I believe this book called Nutrition Supplements Comparative Guide. So they're written by Dr. Lyon McWilliam. So he used to be a parliament member of a Canadian government. So he was authorized by Canadian government to do some research, right? So the research was combined. There are 7 individual laboratories over the world, and to do all the comparative between amounts 1,500 over 1,500 nutrition supplements in North America. So in our Australia, New Zealand region, so we compared over 250 brand nutrition supplements. So to give according to 18 different criteria, essential criteria, see what's the number one, what's the best. Then they give a suggestion to the publish. They suggest to give it to all the government people, all the publishing people, say what's the best products you can choose. And the result was very amazing. You can see USANA is 1 out of 4. USANA is a 1 out of 4 scored by 5-star. Obviously, so if you want to spend a similar amount of money on a travel in accommodation, so one's a 2-star, one's a 5-star. Which one would you choose? Of course, spend similar amount of money, I would like to choose a 5-star. Of course, 5-star with gold medal in nutrition supplement field, I choose USANA. I trust the USANA. Why USANA is top number 1 rated in the book and in the research, in the scientific background research, is all start from our founder. Because our founder called Dr. Myron Wentz is a scientist with a double PhD. It's immunology and microbiology, double PhD. So our founder is a scientist rather than businessman. So his vision determines our companies, so where the company want to go. And rather than making the most profit, our company want to produce the most effective products, the top quality products, to have everybody on the planet make sure they have a healthiest lifestyle in their own situation. Now have a look. Our USANA company, have a look at the history. So in the 1994, our Dr. Marwan Wens already have the Go laboratory. So in the Go laboratory, they have doing one main thing, one of the main objection, one of the main topic is nutrient cells. Nutrient cells, very funny, very interesting. So nutrient cells, the cells, the nutrient, the feed, they grow in the laboratory compared 20 years before and with 20 years later, that's exactly the same. So the cells in the laboratory not get damaged. The cells in the laboratory not get oxidized. What does that mean? That means Dr. Marwan Wens and his scientist group knows what nutrient, what our human cells need, and he knows what's the best way to nutrient our cells. The reason, Dr. Marwan is already super rich back then, so he's already famous to his scientific background. Why Dr. Marwan still wanna establish USANA Health Science in 1992, back to 25 years ago? That's because all his family members, his father, his parents, his mom, and his brothers all died, all passed away from the degenerative disease. And from the moment his mother passed away, she told Dr. Marwan, you have so much knowledge, right? So you can help people when they get disease. You can help people to have the operation. You have the solution. Why you're not giving solution? Why you're not giving big vision to the people to prevent the people getting this degenerative disease? So that really touching Dr. Marwan. Then that's the main reason why he founded in 1992 USANA Health Sciences. So back in 97, okay, that's the milestone years, 2007. Dr. Marwan received the Albert Einstein Awards for outstanding achievement in life science. So these awards equivalent to Nobel Awards, as we know, very famous. It's only 1 out of the 8 scientists in the history win the awards, and Dr. Marwan is one of them. In 2012, we celebrated 20 years anniversary in Utah, in our home country. Now, this 2017, we celebrate 25 years anniversary of USANA Health Sciences. In this August, which is next Friday, I'm personally gonna fly into Salt Lake City, to Utah, to celebrate with another 10,000, 12,000 associates globally, all coming from the world, and celebrate 25 years our birthday of USANA Health Sciences. So why? So with the products produced from the factory, why we choose these products? So what's the key selling points of the products? The first of all, of course, we are nutrition supplements, but all the products are produced with the GMP standard, with the pharmaceutical standard. So that's the highest quality products you can find from the market, even from the medicine, from pharmaceutical field. And second point is Dr. Marwan himself personally, we give his signature on every bottle, on every tablet bottles. So we call them potency guarantee. What he guarantees is what is on the label, what ingredients with the amount on the label, what's stated on the label, there's 100% in the bottle. We give them a guarantee. If we have milligram amount difference, it can shoot us with the company. So we are 25 years old now, and not even one case in our history. And also we guaranteed all products produced for 2 years, usage expire in 2 years. So within any days, any time, within 2 years period, you use our products or guaranteed with the same potency, with the same effective, with the same efficiency. Okay, and our products, 8 our USANA products also listed in MIPS. That's equivalent to our doctor's dictionary. So in that words, doctor very safely to introduce USANA supplements as non-prescription medicine to all his patients. That's very powerful. That's one of the few nutrition supplements that can be listed on the doctor's dictionary. And also, a very special group of people, USANA, or the Olympic level athletes trust USANA. So why we choose USANA? Because we give them a guarantee, we give them an athlete's guarantee. Is if by using our products, if your if your balance substance testing is showing with positive, right? And then we give you the guarantee for $1 million, double your income, double your previous year income, up to $1 million. We are the one and only nutrition supplements of the world can give all these Olympic level athletes this type of guarantee. So now you can see there's over 1,000 members join the team in USANA. I'm glad to announce in the past 2 months, there's another 1,200, 1,400 Chinese Olympic level athlete joined to USANA Athlete Guarantee Program. Now we are over 3,000 athletes trust USANA products sponsored by USANA. Okay, let's have a look. What is the real USANA? So USANA, in our Australia, we have 3 products range. So the top range, first range, obviously, that's nutrition supplements. And in USANA supplements, we have flagship products we call Cell Essential. That's contained 59 different ingredients, antioxidants and minerals our body cells daily needs, right? And also for the unique side of the products, so it's not only nutrient our cells, it's not a nutrient protect of cells, and it's also unlock the ability of a human cells to recover, renew itself, refresh itself. Then with the full range of the optimizers, so we have essential like building a house, we have the foundation flagship products, and with the optimizers, we have full body coverage. Like if you want to improve your eyesight, we have Vision X. If you more focus on your muscle, your joint, we have calcium, we have perglutamine. If you more focused on improve your immune system, we have a policy. We have perglutamine. We also have Fibergy. We also have a probiotic to improve your digestive system. We also have Hyper Plus, which can improve your liver function, right? In the second range is now food range with meal replacement. We're now living in a fast-paced society. So in the morning, many people rather than sleep 5 more minutes rather than making a very healthy breakfast, right? Now we have these great products. So can do a meal replacement for our breakfast, and with the low GI, with the very low glycemic, with the very low sugar, and the very full with the rich micronutrient and the macronutrient. And of course, if you would like a nutrient bar, we have all these different fabulous tastes of different flavored nutrient bar ready for you to take as a snack. So in the third range, of course, is our Sensei skincare. Right, with Sensei skincare that's full with the nutrient, we all know that skin is our largest organ, right, of our human body. But skin also doesn't have the choice of whatever you put on the skin. So that means that whatever you put on the skin cell will 100% absorb. So we have to make sure whatever we put on the skin is 100% chemical free and 100% full with nutrition, 100% full with the vitamin. So Sensei skincare is a set of products suits for our daily needs, fit our body skin cell requirements. So full with the nutrition, full with all the vitamins, and also free chemical. You don't have to put them into fridge. It's just put into a natural temperature they can store itself for 2 years. And the great thing is the full 8 pieces set is only about $200. It's a very good value for money. If you go into the market, if you compare with L'Oreal, compare with the SK2, if you buy little bottle, it costs you 200 plus. But in Usana, with the Sensei, with the best nutrient, with the best skincare products of the world, you can get 8 pieces of full sets with around $200. And last one is my favorite. That's my energy drink that fits my requirement every day. That boost up your energy every day, but with the minimum around sugar and minimum around all the caffeines. So the full with tea extract and the full with all with the nutritions. So if you gym lover, if you running lover, if you need nutrition daily for your work, for your daily needs, Usana is one of the best option for you. So with the great products, there must have a great business model behind, right? That's why I love my Usana business, because at the same time you become a customer, at the same time you're using products, you also have a huge potential to earn the massive amount of income. Let me share my story. Have a look at this picture. Guaranteed, that's same me. So would you, if you see the picture, would you like to work with the left hand side me or right hand side me? I came to Australia 11 years ago now. So back then when I was in school, I was doing 3 different jobs. As you can see, first job was in a workshop as a mechanic apprentice, or doing all the car repairing, do all the car servicing. Second job, I was doing a fishman. I was working in a fish shop, fresh seafood shop, cutting all the fish and sell all the fish. And it's very long hours. And third job, when I finish this 2, then I have to drive at the night time, I have to drive a Pizza Hut doing my PhD, Pizza Hut delivery, right? Until like 11, 12 o'clock, and or even 1 o'clock in the morning. Depends what time the customer want to order, the customer finish their order. So my day, 7 days. So Monday to Sunday, non-stop. 6 o'clock in the morning, finish until 12 o'clock at the night. I did that for 2 years. I only had 4 days off, 2 New Year's, 2 Christmas. So because 2 New Year's days and Christmas days, no one open. That's the time I have my day off. I make a lot of money. So first year I make 30,000. Second year I make 40,000. My income's growth. But guess what? The 50 years and the 30 years and 40 years, my income getting flat. By the age I'm getting older, I realize my body cannot afford that massive amount of work. Then I'm looking for a way out. Lucky enough, very lucky. My wife now, Wendy, introduced me to the business. Products very work, and then I'm starting looking at the business opportunity. So because I have my dream, I have my vision to live in Australia, right? My family, my mom borrowed the money, sent me over to Australia, not only for me to working for somebody else, not only for working to use 2 hands, right? It's gonna be something for me, something special for me. I can work smarter and can work less and with more better future, right? If my life like this, working 2 jobs and make that kind of money, I can go back to China with the easier time, with the easier job, with a better life. It's no need for me to come to Australia. So for me to look at business, I don't have any background. I didn't come from any wealthy background. I don't have the super talent to become a movie star, to become a superstar, to sing a song. So the first option I can think of is doing business, right? But to look at the business, I don't have any business background. So how to choose a business, how to run a business is very critical for me because I don't have that much money to invest, right? Then my mentor, Darling, told me, very glad the mentor, Darling, told me, if you want to become rich, if you want to select the business right now, so you have to follow the trend. You have to follow the trend. So I did my own research. How to follow the trends? I found one very famous people called Paul Zempelzer. Paul Zempelzer. Right. This Paul Zempelzer is a very famous economist back to US, back to America. And he's also very famous, very good at with all the economy trends and prediction. Right. So in the year of 23, he made his own first $1 million and become the youngest vice president of Citibank Group. And he also was the economist advisor of two U.S. presidents, of Bill Clinton, of George Bush. So you can see he's very, very famous. And also, whatever he predicts, should I listen? Of course, I should listen. We all should listen, right? So back to the 1980s, he made the prediction, say, okay, the IT industry gonna be a trend. It's gonna be a next $1 billion industry, and the computer is going to every single household, even going to everybody's hands, going to everybody's palm, right? And people think he's crazy. Back then, the computer was even bigger than the house. How can IT industry become the next building industry? But there's two young men that listen to his advice. So one quit from Yale industry in the middle of his university, right? He started doing all the software at his garage and now become the richest man on the planet called Bill Gates. He founded the Microsoft back in 1980s. Another young man also started doing assemble all the hardware in his garage, and now he passed away. But that company, he's still making lots of money. He's still one of the richest people of the world, called Steve Jobs. And all you can see, all his Apple products really change people's lifestyle, really change people's vision, change people's lifestyle habits. You can see now the computer is not even going to our every household and even going to our pockets. You can see iPhone, you can see smartphone, even myself using Huawei, even all these smartphones, some tablets, it's going to everybody's house, it's going to everybody's pocket. So do I listen to him? Should I listen to him to follow the trend? Of course. But in 21st century, he also made another prediction, which is I should follow, which is the health industry and the e-commerce industry will be the next billion dollar industry for 21st century. And who can combine these two billion dollar industry in one, and then the company gonna be super successful? Then USANA is one of them. Combine health industry and e-commerce, we call network marketing industry in the world as one. And then that's why the reason why I choose USANA to working together with. And at the start of course, it's not a very easy to start with, and lots of people reject me. All my closest friends told me, don't do this because you're gonna lose money, you're gonna lose your friendship, you're gonna waste your money, you're gonna waste your time, right? But I have my own philosophy I have to follow. If I invest, I choose this industry, I have to follow I have to follow my heart, I have to be continuous, right? And then I did more research, say who's actually supporting for this industry. So first I find out is Tommy Robbins, right? Tommy Robbins say the beautiful things about network marketing is you got all the benefits of being an owner, but you don't have to be worried about the supply chain or accounting. And of course, USANA worried about anything else for you, the legal transaction, the logistics, the products, the development and research, right? So all you have to do is share the products, share the vision, and to be one of the associate of USANA. And yeah, and the next person I find out is Warren Buffett. Is he rich? Super rich, right? And he's one of the top 3 richest person in the world. And he also invests into network marketing companies. And he made a quote said that's the best investment he has ever made. So that makes sense to me. And if rich people doing investment into the industry, should I follow? Yes, of course, I should follow, right? Next person I find out is a Virgin Empire. He is called Richard Branson, right? So he also said in the future jobs in the next 20 to 30 years and will be created by network marketing entrepreneurs. And he's super rich, and he made a quote. And network marketing entrepreneurs will create more jobs, will replace the current job. So for me, it's really no job security at the moment. You can take redundancy pack anytime. He can sign letters. He can just no security at all. And the last person I find out is Robert Kiyosaki. Is he rich? He's super rich. He's $1 million man. He's also very famous for author. He wrote a book, Rich Dad and Poor Dad, which has influenced me a lot. And he also wrote another book called The Business of the 21st Century. In that book, he only recommends one business for average people to invest to start with if you want to build your own fortune, which is called network marketing. Network marketing. He mentioned in our society, so there's only 2 types of people. So one called rich people, right? One we call the others. We try to be polite. So rich people, the others. They only doing one thing different cause different results. Because rich people, they build their network, and the others, they're looking for jobs or working for someone. Rich people building networks. Rich people building networks. What is networks to us in the reality? So, for example, do we all use a mobile phone? No matter you with the Vodafone or you with Telstra, Optus, or even with the Dodos, Virgins, right? No matter you prepaid plan or you sign the plan with the mobile phone, every time you send a text message, every time you use your data, every time you make a phone call, does the owner of a Vodafone or Telstra make money? Of course, obviously he does, right? Why? Because he has the mobile phone network. We are only part of the network of their mobile phone network, right? Do we all use electricity? Do we all turn on the lights right now at this moment? Yes, we do, right? But what's gonna happen within 1 month or 3 months later? The bill gonna come, right? No matter you want or not, the bill is gonna come. Why? Because we are part of the electricity network. We're part of electricity network. No matter we want or not, the bill gonna come. So now, USANA gave us, the beauty things for USANA is the USANA gave us the equal opportunity for us, for every single one of us, an equal opportunity to build our own network, to build our own network. So let's have a look the difference between the traditional marketing and the network marketing. So the traditional marketing, okay, so the one products come from manufacturer, then they go through different layers, country distributors and states and area distributors, and go to wholesale retailers and plus advertisements, right? And then finally go to customers. And then in these multiple layers, every single layer they're making money, they adding on profit, they adding on shares, right? And we can see 75% of this cost and they all pay by different layers, especially for the advertisements, right? If LeBron James doing a one advertisement for Nike shoes, for Nike brand, right? Just do it, not even 20 seconds. How much he gonna make? $200 million for the contract, for the advertisement, right? Where's all this money coming from? Of course, coming from all customers, right? But different with the traditional marketing, the network marketing is a business model coming from the future. Is the business coming from the future? Okay, so all customers using the network, using the internet to order products straight from the manufacturer, which is from USANA company, and the USANA company using their logistic network to ship over all the products to the customer into their door. So they cut off all the different layers in the middle. They cut off all distributors in the middle, cut off all advertisement. We don't do any advertisement online or in the traditional shop, right? So the products go straight to customer, cut off for this 75%. Then where this 75% goes to, and then the all percentage of the money go back to company, go back to R&D search department. Then we keep continually upgrade our products, make sure the products always stays on #1 quality, and then partial of the percentage go back to the customers. Then customers using products same times, they can become USANA associates. Then if they share the products, now they can making a commission come back. Fair enough, right? And being 25 years a company, now USANA now open in 20 countries and markets. Of course, our Australian market opened since 1998, and next year in 2018 celebration, we are celebrating 20 years birthday for Australian market. Okay, so let's have a look. How we make money? How USANA gonna be the choice, gonna be your option of your future fortune? Okay, so now in USANA we have 6 ways of income. We have 6 ways of making money. So first way is retail sales. Very easy, very easy. You buy products, you sell products, right? You buy product $10, you sell products at 20. You make the profit. It will call sell products. Second way, that's the weekly commission. You and your team making a weekly commission based on your team and you and team effort weekly, okay, up to 20%. This is the way I'm mainly working with my team member and expanding my market with this way. And the third way, we'll call life matching bonus. That's the bonus. That's the way you're working with your real elite business partners. Okay, how does that work? For example, let's say Jose, today you sponsor me, Elvis, right, into USANA, become associate. If you help me to become very successful in the business and making heaps money in the business, right? On top of whatever we're earning, on top of whatever Josie's earning, Elvis is earning, and USANA will take my earning, USANA Elvis income, 15% as a extra bonus, give back to Jose. Say thank you, Jose, to train you Elvis and help Elvis become a better leader for USANA company. How long Jose can enjoy this kind of matching bonus? For lifetime. In other words, you help more people become successful and making more money in USANA, and the more money, more extra bonus the company will give you back for lifetime. And the fourth way, we call incentive programs. Obviously, the company organizes at least 3 or 4 times the incentive trips every year. So in the last year, my wife and myself went to Cannes for a trip. And this May, we just came back from Dubai. So the incentives organized by USANA is all exceptional, tremendous, right? So 6-star accommodation, living in Atlantis, and all 6-star activities. So organized by USANA. So you really enjoy life. You really promoting your lifestyle to your social media. And on top of that, USANA also organizing a further leadership training. You got opportunity to learn from all the successful people, all the qualifiers around you. You learn all the tips, you learn all the experience for success. And then when you come back, you apply to the team. You make your network, you make your organization grow faster and more solid, right? And then in the last two type of income, leadership bonus and EA bonus, that's happening when your network getting bigger. That's happening when your network, when your organization getting bigger. Then you have opportunity to share the global sales with the company. You have opportunity to share the global sales with the company. So leadership bonus, every week, USANA company will take out 3% of his global sales, put into a pool, put into an incentive pool, bonus pool, right? And if you qualified one share, you take one share. If you qualify another level, then you qualify for 1 + 2 shares, 3 shares. So average now, one share leadership bonus is about $200, $200 US. And last one, elite bonus. Every quarter, USANA company will take out 1% of their quarterly global income, global sales, right? And give to the top 60 globally income earner. Top 60 global income earner. So one share, minimum share of incentives of elite bonus right now is about 30,000 Australian dollars. That's a big chunk of money if you have a huge network. But don't worry, the first 4 income methods, retail sales, weekly commission, lifetime matching bonus, and incentive programs, even leadership bonus, are all very suitable for new associates. You join in today, you have a huge potential to make the actual income, to make your future in the future, next day, next week, next month, even within a year. Okay, let's see how the business works. Very simple. So when you join USANA, so you will have a business center online. We call you BC1, right? Then you're doing one simple thing: share the products or share the business opportunity to 2 good friends, to 2 good business partners. One called Bob, one called Jill, placed left and right. Okay, then you can start with the business. If you have more than 2 friends you know around you, then you're more than qualified to start with this business. Okay, then everybody in your organization start doing the same thing, looking for 2 good business partners, share with the products, share the business opportunity. Then your network will become 1 become 2, 2 become 4, 4 become 8. Your network will start growth. Then you have a team from left-hand side team and your team from right-hand side. Okay, everybody in your team, in your organization, start using products because the products really works. And different products has different points attached to the products, like flyby points. You touch the points, right? Then you have points from your left-hand side team, and you have points from the right-hand side team. So the points from the left-hand side and the right-hand side, most likely uneven, unbalanced every week. For example, in this photo, the 1,400 points come from left, 1,500 points come from right. So we pick, every week, we pick the lower side between left and right, which is 1,400 times by 20%, 280 commission points. 280 commission points. That's also your US dollar, 280 US dollar income as a commission. And then you times the exchange rate in your country, from your country. In Australia right now, USANA gave us 1 US dollar equal to 1.4 Australian dollar. So 280 times another 1.4 So roughly it's about 500, almost 600 Australian dollar a week. If on top of whatever you're earning right now, so you have another $500 on top as extra, would you be happy? That's another 25,000 Australian dollar a year extra. Would you be happy? If you're happy, you're more than welcome to join us. You're more than qualified to the business. Okay. So when your business center one have 5,000 points from the left hand side and the 5,000 points from the right hand side, we call it max out. So you're earning $1,000 a US dollar, which is 1,400 Australian dollar a week when you max out one business center. Then what happened? Then you sign a company, gonna give you another business center, like a franchise for free. Then you can place into your team, either from your left-hand team or either from your right-hand side team. Then you start doing the same thing, looking for two good business partners to start with your business center number two. If you can max out business number two, then you're earning 1,000 plus 1,000 US dollar, 2,000 US dollar, 2,800 Australian dollar. If you max out three, then 3,000 US. If you max out four, you make 4,000 US dollar per week. 6,400 Australian dollars per week if you can max out 4 business center. Let's have a look the income potential. If your business centers, if you can consecutively earning 1,000 US for 4 weeks, then you qualify title called Gold Director. So start from that moment, you have opportunity to earning the leadership bonus to 1 share, right? So your potential income will become not only 1,000, will become 1,100 or 1,200 US dollar. 1,200 US dollar a week. Then you can go to emeralds, ruby, emeralds, diamond on top, up to 10 star diamond in this chart. The most successful people around the world now is 16 star diamond from Canada. And we also have 15 star diamonds from New Zealand. We have a 9 star diamond. We have 2 9 star diamond distributors from Australia country market. Okay, you can imagine 30,000 US dollar per week. That's a lot of money, right? So for me, they take about 3 years to become gold directors. Then I qualify that 1,000 US dollar a week passively. So on top whatever I'm earning another about $70,000 extra every year. But in here, I don't want to give you all the good pictures. I don't want to give you all the big imaginations, good imaginations in your future. What if in the 3 years I didn't do well? I only achieve half of a gold directors, which is 500 US, 700 Australian dollars extra a week. Would you be happy? Yes, I told myself I'll be happy. And even though the worst case scenario in the business is I'm not even making 1 cent out of the business, that's the worst case scenario gonna happen, right? And then what happened? I'm still happy because I'm using the top grade, top quality supplements, nutrition supplements of the world. They change my health. They change my family's health. That can be more happier. So how to get started of this? Today we have 2 promoted premium pack to join in the business, to join the opportunity. So one called Premium Health Lifestyle Pack. You can try out our 3 range of products. And then another one we call Premium Nutritional Pack. So that's fully with the nutrition supplements. You can also try both package. Now you have a huge discount onto the packs. And also you have a 6 months free business accelerator package, online assistance for the business to help you to have a kickstart taking off of your USANA business. Of course, like traditional business, we have ongoing costs, right? So like your bills, like your renting, like your labors, right? Running USANA business also have the tradition, has the running cost. We call them auto order, which is every 4 weeks you have a minimum requirement to order 100 products to use it for yourself. 100 products, roughly about less than 200 Australian dollar every month. 28 days less than $200 a month. It's about $7 a week, 2 cups of coffee. Then you guaranteed you use the top grade nutrition supplements of the world, and you have $1 million potential business globally. For me, that's super cheap. For me, the good thing is that rent, you can eat a rent, you can sell your rent, making profit, making cash back, or you can share your rent with the families, making them healthier. Now, after today's presentation, online presentation, after I share my story, where you see yourself. So are you a C? C means customer. So you're more interested in the products than the business. I want to try the products first. B, be a question. So you have more questions about the business and the products. I would like to try, but I would also like the person invite me today to give more information. A stands for action, application. I'm ready to join USANA and taking action to making my brighter future. And welcome to get more information, and welcome to start training with the person who invited you today, the person who brought you today. But all in all, no matter you A or B or C, but please be honest to the person who invited you today. So see where you're at, see where yourself. So I'm glad, it's my honor again to have this opportunity to present online, to use my story, to use my life-changing story to influence, to inspire many people over the world. And I'm waiting to see many new associates and many healthy members join us to the big families. And also, I'm really looking forward to see everyone in this August in America, in Utah, in our hardcore, in our core center, in our USANA Health families. We're looking forward to see everyone in there. And this is my time. My name is Elvis, and looking forward to see you everyone again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Elvis. I am so inspired. Again, so great information. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being on the call. You will be contacted by the person who invited you to this presentation to clarify any questions that you may have. But if you want to get started, the starter kit, which is our business development system, is free until this Saturday. And really, I just want to honor you and thank you for your time for being here today. So have a great evening. Thank you, everybody.